Good evening, all. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your metal market wrap-up. And this wrap-up is for Monday. It is President's Day, 2026 at 6:15 p.m. Central Time. And we were open for abbreviated trading in a number of markets today, and we've reopened in a bunch of them. In the gold, you're down $46. You're down in silver, $2.50, 5 cents. As you look at it in the copper, and nearly $40 lower in platinum. The stock market traded either side of unchanged a good part of the day. We're looking tonight at bids in the crude. Part of that has to do with, I just read a report literally 4 minutes ago, where the Abraham Lincoln, our U.S. aircraft carrier, is about 150 miles off the shore of Oman. And we'll see what that means. We know the Gerald Ford is there, and it should arrive this week is the guess from what I am seeing. And I expect nothing really out of tomorrow's meeting that is scheduled between the U.S. and Iran. And speaking of that, let's go to the day's news, and then we'll come back here. You're going to get the New York Empire State Manufacturing Survey. That'll come around at 7:30. Last month's reading was 7.7. They're looking for a little bit lower, a positive 6.9. You're going to get the NOPA, N-O-P-A, I call it NOPA, NOPA, soybean crush to be released at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Time. National Association of Home Builders at 9 o'clock in the morning. And as I said, the U.S. and Iran, that'll be the news of the day, how it goes. But I don't see either side in a hurry to get anything done. Let me give you why. President Trump needs more military assets to cover everything that they want done if the talks don't go well. Iran is the ultimate master at buying time. They say yes, but yes in a way that they don't get themselves pinned down. Yes, we are going to talk about this. Yes, we want to give up nuclear enrichment. But you never get to the details in the meeting. I expect more or less the same. I'd love to be wrong and see a deal happen. I really would. But I have my doubts about that. And therefore, what I think the market is just doing is you're getting a bid because more military assets are moving into the marketplace, and we'll see when they're ready. And as they get ready, that is when the talks have to take a real turn and bear a lot of fruit to give an off-ramp to both sides where something can get done. If they don't, we're going to probably see military escalation. That's my guess on it. All right? But you always hope that there's a way. In the currency markets, I think we have to wait and get to that point tomorrow where the markets digest the news, and then you can make some decisions off of that. When I look at the gold market for the week, we're down 0.64% starting the week off. When you look at the daily bar chart, I think you'd agree you're just in the middle of no man's land with a higher high and a lower low. I mean, there is no trend, and you're trading right against the neutral spot, the 18-day moving average of closes. The market is far away from the upper and lower Bollinger Bands, which means they're basically not in play unless a big event happens out of left field, and even momentum going sideways. Not the place to be right now. The gold-silver ratio continues to move higher. The market's already moved away from the 44 level, if you take a look at how things have gone, and now you've gone up about 50% in it. This was probably a low point, and it could be there for years to come. It's hard to tell. In the March silver, the pattern's this. You've got a higher high, a lower low, but the bias is down, and the market is oversold. Still not saying to do anything. The copper market, I'm sorry, that's over here. But the market, let's see, this is February 17th. Yeah, it's coming in, as you could see, and just playing around here, down about 5 cents. Again, playing at the 18-day moving average of closes. And what we've got here is a higher high, lower low, downside bias, oversold in the platinum as well. And in the dollar index, you keep butting up against the 18-day average, and you're not able to do much with it. So everything's sort of on a wait and hold scheme right now. Now, one of the things that I recommend to people is to learn trading. And we really do that in our full charting course. I mean, it teaches you everything. First off, the charts I put out in the morning for subscribers look this way. They have an awful lot more information on them than I give you here. My daily written commentary comes out for the futures traders at about 11:30 to 12 in the morning, at about 6:30 to 8 o'clock at night Central Time. You put this all together and you get actionable recommendations. What does that mean? I follow them up in a spreadsheet with you that you get mailed each morning from beginning to end, and then in the videos we cover all that. And I write in a manner that's easy to understand. I get newsletters that could be pages long, and if you dive through the beautiful way that the people write, and it is beautiful in many cases, they could do it all in a quarter of the time. I do that. I was a huge fan of Reader's Digest, where you get the bullet points, you learn what to do and how you do it. And that's what we do here. You get free access to the special reports. There will be one, I intend, on it this week. So how do you get it? Just go to iraepstein.com. Go to the word research. Everything is explained there for you. And courses. You got two areas that you want to go to. The research, so you see what I do, and the courses that explain everything you've got from there. You can move your icon to the top up here. Over here, as you know, if you're watching me on YouTube, you can give that a click. And of course, I'll see you in the other videos tonight, as well as seeing you first thing in the morning when we catch up with our morning futures video. I'm Ira. You have a great evening. See you tomorrow.